Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Monopoly is one of those games in our hobby that just gets a bad rap. People don't like it, and I can understand why. It's an older game that hasn't aged very well, but there's some very fun things in it, especially if you play by the actual rules, which I can play Monopoly in less than an hour. But I get it. Roll move's not popular, the auctioning thing, there's a lot of luck involved, not a lot of strategy, and it does, maybe perhaps goes on a little bit longer, and they've done things to fix that. And one of those fixes is Monopoly Gamer. Monopoly Gamer just ratchets up the chaos and brings it down to where it can be played fairly quickly. And I have done a playthrough of it on this channel with my son, so you can kind of see that. But there are a few things going on with it that elevates it. Now, what you're going to see today is the Collector's Edition, which includes more characters, upgraded components, a better box, that sort of thing. But there's definitely a retail version of this that you can find. Now, Monopoly Gamer is going to take Monopoly and flip it on its head a little bit. There'll be coins that will be falling. It takes the Mario universe, brings it into the game. You don't have to collect railroads anymore. There's some different things going on. But most differently is going to be going around a board. When you get to go, you will then fight a bad guy. And this bad guy, or the stack of bad guys rather, is going to be the timer for the game. Once you get through all of them, the game will end. So it has a finite amount of turns that you're going to have in the game. And there are ways, obviously, to go back, like going to jail will set you back and stuff. But for all intents and purposes, the players will be progressing through the game. And the more players, the less time it will be that you will go around the board, more than likely, because everybody will be going around the board as it goes. Monopoly Gamer is a huge hit in our family. Now, this is something that I would play with my kids and probably not take to gamer night, and that's probably true, although I think there is fun to be had in this game with your families, and that's the intended purpose of this game. Now, people will roll their eyes, oh, it's Monopoly, whatever. So you're not really going to even give it a shot, so that's fine. If you're a Mario fan, if you like Monopoly, this is actually a really fun version of it. Chaotic? Absolutely. Do you have a lot of control in it? Not really. Is there some strategy to it? Perhaps. Is it fun? Yes, and you will have fun with your children playing this game. If you're just anti-Monopoly, fine. But for the rest of us, I think we're going to have a blast with this game. It's got the Mario characters. Everybody has individualized powers. You're seeping through. You have places from the Mushroom Kingdom you're buying. You get the bad guys that you got to beat at the end of every level, and it is a hoot. So for this one, I'm going to say it's absolutely a keeper, and one I can easily recommend to families, especially if you like Super Mario Brothers, which we all do, right? So here's what the Monopoly Gamer, this is the Collector's Edition, looks like. You can see the meeples coming through here. Jack, which one's your favorite one coming through here?
Mario.
Mario? Alright, so when you open this bad boy up, you're going to see the Mario right there. A place for your coins. We bag them up, right, Jack?
Yeah.
And you have two dice. One is a 6-sided and one is the custom dice. Which one's your favorite?
Probably the custom.
The custom one? Then you have a spot here for your 5 miniatures. They all come pre-painted. You're going to have Donkey Kong. You're going to have Princess Peach. What's this guy's name?
Bowser.
Bowser. He's the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
These spikes are cool looking, aren't they?
Yeah.
And this is your favorite.
Mario.
What's his name? Okay.
Yoshi.
And this guy.
Yoshi.
Yoshi. Now, when you open this up, you're going to have a compartment underneath where what we've done with these, Jack? What are these?
So basically, all of them has 20, and it's basically the power-ups and stuff. And underneath all of the bags, there's
These are the instructions, right?
Yeah.
And then you have a board. And then the board is like a smaller regular Monopoly board, right?
Yeah.
So you can see the gamer stuff on here. We'll take a look at this later. Board folds up, and it says Monopoly Gamer on it. Okay, and that's the box. What do you think about these components? Are they pretty good? These miniatures are really neat, aren't they?
Yeah. You didn't?
Okay, where are the expansion guys?
The expansion goes on you.
Okay, I'm going to talk about that too. So underneath here, you can push this up right here, and you can see all the expansion guys come into molds. Now this will be empty when you get yours. We fit all of ours, and we'll talk about those in individual videos. But just know, you can see the advertisement for them, but these will be empty when you get your copy, even in the collector's edition. Here's a rulebook for Monopoly Gamer. It has this really neat, really sophisticated feeling of paper here on the collector's edition. I get quite a bit. You got the contents here. You're going to have the setup and what the new powers do really quickly, and then you're going to be a play, but the most part, roll and move. But you're going to have what all the different spaces do, kind of lowered out, what the power-up dice does with pictures, and the boss fights in the end of the game. And then there's a party mode and some other areas you can have. And then it gives you these stickers you can place with all of the people, and then like little bios on all of them. The bios do come of the bad guys, and the bios do come of all the expansion people you can pick up in the booster sets, and that's it. Really nice rule book. It feels really good, and you guys can be up and running in about 10 minutes. So here are the different player cards you have. Each person will have their own miniature. In the base game, you're going to get 5. And everybody's going to have their own different star power that you can see here, and the 3 coins. So Mario's a roll the number die, and you collect that many from the bank, plus 5, and he collects 4 coins instead of 3. Donkey Kong steals 3 coins from any player, but if he gets a POW, all other players drop 2 coins instead of 1. Peach collect rent from the bank for each property you own. That can be very powerful. Choose any player to drop 4 coins instead of 3. Collect all coins on the board with his star, and choose the next player in front or behind. Usually it's just in front, 3 coins. And Bowser, collect 5 coins from the bank for each boss you've defeated. And when his little squid comes out, you steal 2 coins from a player. All players give you a coin. So each player is going to have a different power for a star, and then a different power maybe for a dice roll. So each player will take one of these and the accompanying miniature. Like most Monopoly games, when you set the game up, you put everybody on go. Now, Jack, let's talk about these powers a little bit. Which power do you like the best?
Those people. Mario's good, Bowser's good.
You think Mario's really good, but you get to roll the dice and get the plus 5, and you like Bowser?
Yeah.
5 coins for each.
Bowser and Mario.
Yeah, those are pretty good ones. So, Jack's 2 favorites you recommend starting out is Mario and Bowser. So you have these boss cards that will be set out here, and they will be put order of the number at the top here, 1 through 8. Of course, Bowser Jr. on the bottom. You will put these down right here. Now, the way the game works is, this is not like regular Monopoly. Whenever you go all the way around the board and you come back here, you will fight one of these bosses. And once all 8 are fought, then the game will end. And you have to pay an amount to fight it, and then you have to, a certain thing you have to roll on a 6-sided die higher to win, and if you win, you get a little bonus right here and victory points at the end of the game. If you mess up, then the next person can pay the coin if they want to, and so on until somebody beats it, or theoretically nobody could. So the game works very easily. You have 2 dice that you're going to roll, and whenever it comes up, this is the number that you will move, the number of spaces, and this is what you will do. Now you're going to have a handy cheat sheet here that will tell you what each space does. So if you get a red one, any player can drop 3 coins. A green, the front player drops 3 coins. With the squid, you can steal 2 coins. With a POW, everybody drops 1. And if you roll the 3 coins, everybody gets 1. And everybody has their own star power also. So you roll these 2 dice. Jack,
yeah.
Can you show us how to roll the dice? And what you roll 3 in a shell. Show us what you would do. So you move 3 spaces. Now when you land on a spot, you can look through the path and you can have these out. So you, just like regular Monopoly, you would take this out and you would have a purchase price. Right here it would cost you 1 coin and you would have to purchase this. If you cannot purchase it, then the next person would be an auction to buy this one, and then whoever has the highest amount would get it. But you pretty much want to buy anything you have. It will tell you how many coins you get. You don't have to buy houses or hotels. It tells you if you have a matching set, you get a little bit more. And then somebody would drop 3 coins out of their pile, right? Yeah. And those would get set right on the board. Let's say Donkey Kong was in front of you, and he had to drop those 3 coins. They get put on that spot. And then what happens if somebody moves onto or past that spot?
You get it.
You get to pick up these coins.
You get it.
Yeah.
So if you land on it or pass it, you get it.
You get to pick them up.
But if you land on it and he has it, you have to pay him. You just collect 2.
Now you also have these warp spaces that you will go on, and they just kind of take you further in the game. So the game is always progressing, and you get back here to fight these battles, because that's going to progress the end of the game. We don't have an hour-long game, and it keeps the game in a 20 to 30-minute range.
There are the star positions on the board you can utilize, and all these stumps here that make you drop 2 coins from your supply, and if somebody goes past them, they always get to pick up. Anytime you see coins on the board, and you go past it or land on it, you get to pick them up.
Who should buy this game? This game is strictly for families, kids, people who want to have fun, people who like Super Mario. Yes! Everybody on this planet likes Super Mario Brothers. Those of us that grew up with Nintendo love Mario. People at Nintendo 64 love Mario. People have a Nintendo Switch love Mario. He's one of those characters that just goes across time. There's so many good Mario games, and Monopoly Gamer is one of them. Highly recommend this. If you can track down the collector's edition, I think it's well worth an upgrade. I wish it was a little bit nicer, but it is fantastic, and one I can easily recommend to families, especially those with younger children.